Hey, everybody, it's Rebecca Ryan and
Libby Castro.
welcome to Work Better Wednesday. As you know, we are on summer break between Memorial Day and Labor Day in the United States. So we're not talking about working. Oh, no, we're not. We're talking about summer breaking. Libby and I have both been making the most of our summers. Libby, where are some of the fantastic places you've been so far this summer?
So I had the wonderful privilege of going to Sweden and Denmark, and we spent most of the time in Stockholm and then a few days in Copenhagen, Denmark, and it was fabulous, fantastic. I always joke with Patrick that it's a much more fashionable Wisconsin to be there because people look very much like Wisconsinites that you see around town, but they're very fashionable and very chic. And when they speak Swedish or Danish to me, I don't know what they're saying. And I'm so sad because I would love to blah, blah, blah back in Swedish or Danish. And I'm so sorry, Swedes, Danes, I can't speak your lovely language.
What a like a compliment, kind of, that they even try to speak their native language to you. They don't do that to me. They just straight up English me. So I've been to the French Alps in Copenhagen. That was a 1.5 week trip. Then I went to Scotland for 2 weeks with my friend Caroline and her son James and my wife Lauren. And then I just came back from the Oregon coast. It was kind of a work/personal vacation where I spent a week with my bio mom, and she has a little business called A Few Good Dogs. She has like a doggy daycare and boarding. And oh my God, being around all these dogs, all of these vacations have been fantastic in their like own unique way. And in 25 years of owning my business, I have never taken this much vacation. It's been weird and a blessing.
Yeah, I know. I also got to do a personal / fun trip to DC. A very good friend of mine passed away, so I went to spend some time with his husband, and some other friends also came along, and that was over the 4th. And but kind of unexpected when it happened. And then this weekend I get to go to Vegas for a memorial for my uncle who is 90 and passed away. He had a wonderful life. So this is going to definitely be a celebration of life, but it's going to be hot as balls in Las Vegas.
Yeah. I mean, was the surface of the sun booked? Why are they doing this in Vegas?
I don't know. It's one of those things you just don't ask your distressed cousins,
right?
Like, why the heck, dude? But we are going there, and I'm really excited. This is my dad's side of the family. They're all originally from Montana. My uncle lived in Vegas. He was the principal of a school, eventually an elementary school, and they named the school after him eventually.
Wow.
I got to see that in his lifetime, so I'm so proud of him, and really excited to go and celebrate there, even though I wonder if it's kind of tacky to tune into the funeral via the pool because it's going to be so hot.
Right. But, that is one of the things about, it can be a vacation, even though the cause is death or a funeral, to be able to get together with all these people you've known for so long. I mean, we always, a lot of people make jokes about like, I don't want to wait to see it till the next wedding or funeral, but that is how it is with families that become distributed. And so to be able to find the celebration in that is a wonderful thing. All right. So Libby, the question for today is, what gives you that summer break feeling? And I think you're going to wrap this part up. So I'll start. Yeah. So when you think about what we're trying to do here this summer is to really enjoy our vacations, enjoy our time away. We're posting on this every week, why this is important. I think about this, that feeling of being on break and what that feels like to me. And the number one thing that comes to mind is the idea of not having to look at my watch or have an alarm set and not having to look at a schedule, being accountable to no one. That is the thing that gives me that summer break feeling. No alarms, just being accountable to myself. or anybody that I'm hanging out with. So what about you? What gives you that summer break feeling?
Oh, that's such a good observation.
Mm.
When you first asked me that question, the thing that came to mind right away were the summer smells, like the smell of sweet corn, cut grass, pool water, and even this one that I remind myself I actually really like is like hot pavement and gasoline, like being in a traffic jam because everybody's going to the Brewers game, or everybody's going to State Fair or to Summerfest or something. And I have, when you look around, when you're in that bumper to bumper traffic, people are usually pretty annoyed. They're really hot. Everybody's windows are down. Everybody's just kind of looking annoyed. And I savor those moments because what comes to mind is like the, blizzard in the wintertime and how much I want to be in that traffic jam during those days. So I'm just like, hey, the windows are down. It smells like summer. I'm enjoying this. So that's what makes me feel like summer break.
That's so awesome because, that sort of those senses, those really matter, and the summer smells. That's awesome. That's awesome, Libby. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, you bet. And that's our question for all of you. We want to know what you think of when it comes to summer break. One thing that I want Rebecca to talk to us about for a minute is how she incorporates that into her work week when having to work in the summer. So
yeah. So at our office, we don't work on Fridays. Well, Fridays are optional. I mean, you can work if you have to, but we usually don't work on Fridays because we want to take advantage of this summer weather. But during a normal work week, like after Labor Day, one of the ways I keep that summer feeling going is I try not to schedule myself on Wednesday afternoons, and not having a schedule puts me in that summertime feeling. It's like, I can do whatever I want during this time. If I need to walk my dogs, or I need to walk to the grocery store to pick something up to make dinner, just having that freedom and autonomy of like, I'm in charge of, the rest of the day. No one else is going to be in charge of it for me. That's one thing I do.
That is so cool. And that is such a smart thing to do, because I know exactly how you feel. I used to, I think, a lot of it is just we get busier. And as we get older, it's not just our schedule, it's our kids, it's our spouse, it's our clients, it's, you're thinking about a bunch of different things. So I used to just know what my week was like, and I didn't have to check my calendar or whatever. I knew I was going there and there and there. And, even though my weeks are always different, but now I feel like every morning I'm like, wait, what? Oh yeah. Okay. Let's get ready for that. Or let's do this or whatever. So to know that you have like Wednesdays where like, you don't have to look at your calendar whatsoever, you have nothing. And so if things pop up and you decide you spontaneously want to, go to a movie or go to the store or plant some flowers or take care of your plants, take care of your dogs, whatever, you can do that. And that you've got that Wednesday to do it. And then you're refreshed for the remaining 2 days of the week. So that's great.
It took me like 20 years to figure this out. Like I was always dragging my ass into Thursdays, and then Friday would feel even longer. And what I realized is like, if I just gave myself a midweek break, I could have a really productive Thursday and Friday. And so, I'm always running experiments with my schedule, but that's the one I'm running right now to give myself that summer feeling, Wednesday afternoons.
Fantastic. Okay, we want to hear from you, everyone. What is your summer break feeling? Please post, send us pictures, whatever way you want to communicate this. We can't wait to hear from you.
Yay. Thanks, Libby. It's good to see you. Enjoy your summer break.
So good to see you. You too.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.